It's that time of year again, when the air turns crisp, leaves crunch underfoot, and excitement builds across the country. Thanksgiving is almost here, and with it comes one of the most anticipated, and sometimes most stressful, travel events of the year. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and everywhere you look, signs of the season are popping up. From city streets lined with festive decorations to cozy neighborhoods adorned with pumpkins and fall colors, the holiday spirit is unmistakable. Across the U.S., millions are preparing for the annual journey to gather with loved ones. Whether it's packing up the car for a road trip, booking a last-minute flight, or catching a train to see family, the Great Thanksgiving Migration is underway. For many, it's a cherished tradition, an opportunity to reconnect, share stories, and create new memories around the dinner table. But before the feast and festivities, there's the challenge of travel, and the weather is a major player. Every year, unpredictable conditions can turn a simple trip into a test of patience. Delays, detours, and last-minute changes are all part of the Thanksgiving travel experience. Thanksgiving week is one of the busiest travel periods of the year. Highways become rivers of headlights, airports buzz with anticipation and anxiety, and train stations fill with travelers eager to get home. The sheer volume of people on the move can make even the simplest journey feel like an adventure. Late November weather is notoriously unpredictable, shifting from sunny to stormy in just a few hours. One moment, you might be driving under clear blue skies. The next, you're navigating rain, fog, or even an early snowstorm. These rapid changes can catch even seasoned travelers off guard. This year the forecast tells a story of two Americas. Some regions will enjoy smooth, sunny travels, while others face disruptive storms and challenging conditions. Depending on where you're headed, your journey could be a breeze or a battle against the elements. Knowing what to expect is key to avoiding travel headaches. Checking the latest weather updates, planning alternate routes, and staying flexible can make all the difference between a smooth trip and a stressful ordeal. In this special report, we'll break down the Thanksgiving travel forecast region by region, so you can plan ahead. Whether you're driving across state lines or flying across the country, we'll help you anticipate where the trouble spots might be, and where you can expect clear skies. We'll highlight where storms may cause chaos and where calm weather will prevail, giving you the information you need to make smart travel decisions. From major cities to rural highways, we've got you covered. Plus, we'll reveal how meteorologists predict these patterns and what shapes our Thanksgiving weather. You'll get a behind-the-scenes look at the science and technology that help keep travelers safe and informed. So buckle up, check your travel plans, and get ready. Let's dive into the Thanksgiving 2024 travel forecast, your guide to making it home for the holiday, no matter what the weather brings. If you're traveling across the northern U.S., pay close attention. A very active storm track will stretch from the Pacific Northwest to the Northeast, bringing rain, snow, and wind. Major airports like Chicago, Denver, and New York could see delays and cancellations. Drivers may face slick roads, gusty winds, and even the season's first significant snow in some areas. The culprit? A deep dip in the jet stream, pulling cold air south and fueling storms. If possible, travel earlier in the week and keep a close eye on the forecast. Preparation is your best defense against nasty weather. The Thanksgiving storm parade starts on the West Coast. Early in the week, a Pacific storm will drench the Northwest and Northern California, bringing rain, wind, and airport delays to cities like Seattle, Portland, and San Francisco. Drivers on I-5 should watch for slick roads and possible flooding, while mountain passes could see heavy snow. As the storm moves inland, Salt Lake City and Denver are next in line for wintry weather. The Rockies may see significant snow, causing road closures and airport disruptions. This West Coast storm sets the stage for a chain reaction across the country. If you're traveling in the West early in the week, stay alert and flexible. The first domino falls here, with impacts rippling eastward. Now for the good news, the southern U.S. is in for a treat. From the desert Southwest through Texas to the Carolinas and Florida, expect calm, dry, and pleasant weather. A strong high-pressure system will anchor over the southeast, acting as a shield and keeping storms at bay. Travelers can look forward to sunshine and comfortable temperatures whether driving or flying. In the south, your biggest challenge will be traffic, not weather. No need for snow chains or umbrellas. Just pack your sunglasses. The southern states are set for a peaceful Thanksgiving travel week. To truly understand why the Thanksgiving forecast is so divided across the country, we need to take a closer look at the powerful forces that drive our weather every day. The atmosphere is like a giant, ever-changing engine, constantly in motion, fueled by the sun's energy and shaped by the Earth's rotation. These forces interact in complex ways, creating the patterns we see on weather maps and feel in our daily lives. At the heart of this engine are the jet stream, high-pressure systems, and low-pressure systems. The jet stream is a fast-moving river of air high above the ground, snaking its way across the continent and acting like a conveyor belt for storms and weather systems. It separates warm air to the south from cold air to the north, and its position can make or break the weather in any given region. When a high-pressure system settles in, it acts like a protective dome, pressing down on the air below. This keeps clouds from forming, leading to calm, sunny, and often dry weather. You'll notice blue skies and gentle breezes, perfect for travel or outdoor gatherings. In contrast, low-pressure systems are like magnets for moisture and instability. They encourage air to rise, cool, and condense, forming clouds, rain, and sometimes even thunderstorms. These systems can bring gray skies, gusty winds, and wet roads, challenging conditions for holiday travelers. The movement of air from high to low pressure is what creates wind. The greater the difference between these systems, the stronger the winds become, shaping everything from gentle breezes to powerful gusts that can impact flights and road travel. Low-pressure systems in the northern hemisphere spin counterclockwise, drawing in air from all directions. This swirling motion helps fuel storms, especially when combined with moisture from nearby oceans or lakes. For this Thanksgiving, a parade of low-pressure systems will ride the jet stream across the northern U.S., bringing waves of unsettled weather. Think rain, wind, and even some snow in the coldest spots. Travelers in these regions should be prepared for delays and changing conditions. Meanwhile, a strong high-pressure system anchored over the southeast will keep skies clear and conditions dry. This means smooth travels, outdoor celebrations, and a welcome break from stormy weather for millions of people. This ongoing tug-of-war between high and low pressure is what creates the dramatic differences in weather across the country. It's why some regions will see storms and others will bask in sunshine, all at the same time. By understanding these basic building blocks of weather, you'll be able to explain the forecast to friends and family, and maybe even impress them with your knowledge at the Thanksgiving table. Ultimately, it all comes down to where you fall on the map, so keep an eye on those pressure systems, and you'll always be one step ahead of the weather. The jet stream is the atmosphere's steering current, shaping our weather patterns. For Thanksgiving 2024, a deep trough in the jet stream over the west and central U.S. will pull cold air south and energize storms. This storm track will guide unsettled weather across the northern states. Meanwhile, a ridge in the jet stream over the southeast will support high pressure and sunny skies. The jet stream literally divides the country into two weather regimes. Small shifts in its path can mean big changes on the ground. That's why meteorologists use advanced computer models to track its every move. The jet stream's position is the key to your Thanksgiving travel forecast. Let's take a closer look at the key players in the atmosphere that will shape Thanksgiving week across the country. High and low pressure systems are the building blocks of any weather forecast, and this year, they're setting the stage for a dramatic weather story. Understanding how these systems interact is crucial for anyone planning to travel or host gatherings during the holiday. Early in the week, a powerful, moisture-laden low-pressure system barrels into the west coast. This system is packed with Pacific moisture, unleashing heavy rain along coastal highways and drenching cities from Seattle to San Francisco. In the higher elevations of the western mountains, that rain quickly turns to snow, blanketing ski resorts and mountain passes with fresh powder. For travelers, this means slick roads, reduced visibility, and the potential for delays right as the holiday rush begins. As this storm system pushes inland, it collides with a mass of cold, Arctic air spilling down from Canada. The result? A classic winter setup. Snow spreads across the central and northern plains, stretching from the Dakotas through Nebraska and into the Great Lakes region. Airports in cities like Minneapolis, Chicago, and Detroit could see significant disruptions, with snow and wind making travel challenging just as millions hit the road and skies. This is a textbook scenario for major travel headaches. Expect long lines at airports, traffic jams on snow-covered interstates, and travelers navigating through wintry conditions with luggage in tow. If you're heading through these regions, give yourself extra time and check for updates before you leave. Meanwhile, a strong, stubborn high-pressure system is parked over the southeast. Meteorologists often call this the Bermuda High, and it acts like a protective shield for the region. Under its influence, cities like Atlanta, Charlotte, and Orlando will enjoy mild temperatures, sunny skies, and dry roads, an ideal setup for holiday travel and outdoor gatherings. The Bermuda High's clockwise circulation not only keeps storms at bay, but also pumps warm, moist air up the east coast. This flow blocks incoming weather systems from moving south, ensuring that the southeast and much of the mid-Atlantic stay warm and dry, even as wintry weather rages to the north and west. The sharp contrast between these two systems, the stormy, snow-filled low to the north and the calm, sunny high to the south, creates a dramatic weather divide across the country. This atmospheric battle is what defines the Thanksgiving weather story this year. Your travel experience will depend entirely on which side of this divide you find yourself. For some, it means smooth sailing and blue skies. For others, it could mean delays, detours, and a true test of patience. That's why having a clear, up-to-date forecast is so important. With the right information, you can plan your route, adjust your timing, and avoid the worst of the weather. Whether you're flying, driving, or waiting for loved ones to arrive, knowing what to expect is half the battle. In the end, these pressure patterns are more than just lines on a map. They're the invisible forces shaping our holiday journeys, determining whether your Thanksgiving is spent in sunshine or snow. How do we predict the weather days in advance? With powerful computer models. These models use global data and physics to simulate the atmosphere's future. Sometimes models disagree, so forecasters use experience to find the most likely outcome. For Thanksgiving week, both American and European models agree a deep trough in the west, a strong ridge in the southeast, and a new storm hitting the west coast early in the week. The big picture is clear, but details like exact snow locations can shift. So, check the forecast daily as your travel day approaches. We'll keep fine-tuning the details to give you the best advice. In summary, Thanksgiving 2024 brings a tale of two forecasts. The South will see clear skies and smooth travel. The North faces storms and possible delays. If you're in the storm track, be proactive. Check your flight status, prep your car, and build flexibility into your plans. Remember, forecasts are guides, not guarantees. Weather can change quickly. Stay informed with local news and weather apps and follow meteorologists' updates. Your safety is the top priority, so plan ahead and travel smart. Thanksgiving is about gratitude and togetherness. Don't let weather spoil the celebration. With preparation and the right information, you can minimize stress and maximize joy. Wishing you a safe journey, a wonderful holiday, and a delicious meal. Happy Thanksgiving from all of us.